Well, good morning. So today is the day. We got all of the juicy 2025 Bronco information. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Bronco Break. All right, so we got a ton of changes this year. Far more changes than I'll be able to talk about in this video. I'm gonna get you the quick and dirty, short and sweet version. But if you want more information, down below, as of filming right now, build and price has not been released yet, but it will be soon. Again, everything will be down below. So let's go. I wonder what this is doing here. All right, so we got not one, but two headliners this year. The first one is the freewheeling package. This was announced a week or two ago, so most of you have probably already seen this. It was released on the Bronco Sport last year, maybe the year before that. It is now available on the Bronco. It is based off of the 1970s, 1980s freewheeling packages that Ford used to have on the Bronco and some of the pickup trucks. I think it looks fantastic. I really do. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it looks great. On the Bronco Sport, the freewheeling trim is an actual separate trim. On the Bronco, it is just an appearance package for the Big Bend trim. I don't have pricing or any of that information yet. It might be out by the time you watch this, but yeah, it's just an appearance package on top of the Big Bend trim. Good stuff. The second headliner is the Stroppe Special Edition Bronco, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. The Stroppe Special Edition refers to the old Bill Stroppe built Broncos. So back in the, I think 1969 was the first one, but he built them into the 1970s. Those were Baja 1000 Broncos. It's a really cool story. If you're a Bronco nerd like I am, definitely check it out. I'll have a video link down below. It's good stuff. So what is this thing? It is a two-door only Special Edition Bronco. And it's pretty built, yeah. So it's effectively a two-door Wild Track. So 2.7 liter EcoBoost, 10-speed automatic transmission, Sasquatch package, Haas 3.0 suspension, sway bar disconnect. It is, I guess it's, yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I really do. I'm usually not super big into special edition vehicles, I will admit, but I kind of want this one, won't lie. And now, my friends, let's talk about the other changes. And there is a bunch. All right, I got notes because there's no way I could remember it all. So number one, the one thing I did not expect, did not see this coming, I will admit, had no clue this was coming. Base trim. The base trim has returned. That is crazy. I think enthusiasts, there are some Bronco enthusiasts out there that absolutely love kind of like a bare bones off-roader vehicle. Well, it is back. It is not back in the exact same form as it was before, but it's back. As far as trims going away, we got several trims that are going away. Everglades is gone. I think we all expected that. Heritage Limited is gone. That was announced by Ford back when Heritage was first announced. Ford said it was going to be like a 2-year special limited edition trim, and they stuck to that word. Heritage Limited is gone. Wild Track. Yeah, I don't think, it's not all bad news. Just wait, it's not all bad news. But Wild Track is gone. Two-door Big Bend, that is also gone. Two-door Heritage, also gone. And the black diamond trim, finally gone. But again, it's not all bad. It's a good segue to the next section. Package changes, we got several package changes. The black diamond trim that I just told you disappeared, well, it is now a package. It's now an optional add-on package to the Big Bend trim. This is structured exactly how it is done on the Bronco Sport. I personally think it makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. The Wild Track trim, yes, the Wild Track is gone. It was effectively replaced by the Stroppe Bronco that I talked about earlier. Well, now Haas 3.0, which was really the only advantage Wild Track had over any of the other trims, it is now an optional add-on package to the Badlands trim. There you go. We got some other more minor changes as well. The wireless charging pad, for example, is no longer on the Lux package. The Hilux package, which is what it was called last year, has now been renamed back to just the Lux package. Thank you, whoever did that. That was really confusing, so thank you for that. We got a few other miscellaneous changes that don't really impact anyone, like the HD modular bumper. This year for 2024, it was standard on the Badlands trim, which is the trim I have here. For 2025, it is back to being an optional add-on, which means the standard bumper will once again be the capable bumper, which is the exact bumper I have here on my Bronco. And then we have a few more changes that I think a lot of people will appreciate. The interior, for example, this is the marine grade vinyl seats. I really like these seats, I won't lie. But a lot of people prefer cloth seats. Well, cloth is back for 2025. And of course we got some paint changes. This right here, this is a cactus gray, a very dirty cactus gray Bronco, but this is a cactus gray Bronco. This was one of the color choices that has been discontinued. There is a bunch more. I admittedly do not know them off the top of my head, and I didn't write them down, but there are several more. If the build-in price for the Bronco is not live yet, check out the 2025 Ranger build-in price. The Ranger and the Bronco are built at the exact same assembly plant in Wayne, Michigan, so I would expect the color choices to be nearly identical. And now for the big finale, that digital gauge cluster. It is here. It is a standard option on the Bronco. I mean, no surprise. We had it on the Bronco Sport. We saw some leaked images. It is here. We have standard 12-inch all digital gauge cluster across the entire Bronco lineup. I suspect that is the one change that people will like the most, and may also be the one change that will cause people to trade in their existing Broncos to get a new one. So there you have it. There is of course many more changes that I did not discuss. There's a lot, like rear AC vents, for example. Rear AC vents, if you buy a 4-door automatic, it's now standard. So those of you out there with children, whether they be the Homo sapien or the canine variety, I think that's something you will definitely appreciate. But that's going to be it for now. When more info is released, I will have links down below. Tim Bartz, along with MacArthur Ford, he has a YouTube channel. He posts something called the Complete Guide series. They are fantastic. If you really enjoy digging into the weeds on this sort of stuff, highly recommend you check out his YouTube channel. Obviously those videos are not out yet, but they will be out, and when they are out, I will have them linked down below. As for myself, I will have a 2025 version of the manual transmission buyer's guide for the Bronco. If you are a manual transmission fanatic like I am, that will be out, I don't know, probably at the end of the week or something like that, maybe next week. But that's all for now. Again, I think I've said this like 15 times now, but links down below. It's got all the stuff down there. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye. You know, the weird thing about coffee is it really helps you start your day, but if you lose it before you drink it, you're kind of screwed. It's almost like a chicken and egg problem. You need coffee to be able to find the coffee that you already made yourself, but then, you know, some put somewhere and lost. So there it is. There's no way this was here the entire time. Absolutely no way. I refuse to believe that, but all right.